What is the greatest unsolved mystery of all time? The Chicago Tylenol murders in 1982. Who would do such a thing and why? Was it one person acting alone? Did they do it at the distribution center, or did they go to different locations to tamper with the bottles? What the hell happened to the three escapees of the inescapable Alcatraz? If they did survive or not, but if they did, that's one hell of a plan to escape undetected till to this day. I find the story of the Mary Celeste fascinating. For a more recent one, that Vegas mass shooter who was a perfectly contented millionaire with a happy life and just opened fire on people from a hotel room. WTF was that about? The Yuba County 5. https://n.wikipedia.org/wiki/yuba_county_5 https://n.wikipedia.org/wiki/yuba_county_5. One of the detectives interviewed at some point said not a damn thing about this case makes any sense at all. 5 guys with minor disabilities go to a basketball game. They have their own very anticipated game to play in the next morning. One of the guys even laid out his uniform for the next day. They leave the game they were spectators for. On the drive home, they stopped to buy snacks. The wrappers were found in the car and the cashier remembered them. Then instead of going home, they drive miles and miles out of their way to a national state park, leave their perfectly functioning and fueled car to wander unprepared into the snowy wilderness. A witness claims to have seen a second vehicle and perhaps a woman. A convenience store nearby claims to have seen them the next day. But 3 of them are found dead in the woods, believed to have died from exposure. A 4th one is found in a trailer in the woods that had sufficient food and heat sources to survive for quite a while, having apparently starved to death and losing 200 pounds before succumbing to that and hypothermia. He had approximately 13 weeks of beard growth. The last man has never been found. So, firstly, why? And then why starve to death in the woods for weeks? If it was foul play, for what purpose? Their car wasn't stolen. There was no money to be gained. Even if it was some weird cult thing, none of them were apparently harmed. They all just died in the woods from staying in the woods. The consciousness. A child is conceived, and at some point, once the brain becomes complex enough, it starts to develop a feeling of self. It starts to perceive itself as the center of something, and everything else is outside. We naturally distinguish the I from the rest of the world. This is a light that goes on in the head at some point. In deep sleep, onto narcotics or after injury, the light can flicker or go out. When we die, the thing that is me is gone forever. Or is it? Religion says it's not. It's a everyday mystery that gets more mysterious the more we think about it. I find this to be the most fascinating question there is.